Hey, this is Todd Clark, Executive Director of TIVA, the Television Internet Video Association, here at the Video Show 2019, formerly known as the GV Expo for those who are trying to figure out where we are. We're at the DC Convention Center, as we are almost each first or second week of December, with a great plethora of manufacturers and brands who are here, software and hardware, in the media production business. And around us, in the cacophony of sound around us, are all kinds of panels of information. It's really been a busy 2 days of information. But the basic information, we're starting with at this point, is interviews with some of the movers and shakers, people who are actually in the biz, making things happen. I'm talking to Mr. Peter Maturek?
Something like that.
Well, help me out here. You know, Maturek, okay. Peter Maturek from Rose Electronics. You have the most attractive booth here at the video show.
Thank you.
And exactly. So what did you bring, not just to my stage, but to the show itself? Who is Rose Electronics?
Well, Rose has been in the connectivity business since 1984.
Wow.
We do switching, extension of video, and other signals like USB, serial, infrared, audio. We started out pretty early in the industry. We did invent KVM switches.
Wow.
And
okay.
so we have many different kinds. And we've reinvented the company many times in our almost 40 years of doing business. And I did bring a few new toys.
Excellent. Okay. So what do we got beside us?
Well, this is
not coaxial cable.
It's an active optical cable. This is actually the first of its kind. It extends uncompressed USB 2.0 plus HDMI 2.0 plus USB 3.1 over an optical cable.
It looks like you got almost a 25-foot cable.
This is a 30-meter cable, so 100 feet.
Yep.
And
no diminishment of signal.
It's totally uncompressed. It's the speed of light.
So when you guys, did you use the word invent or acquire or just offer? Were you involved in making this a reality?
Yes. So we're manufacturing this offshore.
Yeah.
So we're taking various optical components and putting them together. The idea is not new, but this combination, since we are KVM guys, KVM, keyboard video mouse, so it's really intended not necessarily for the broadcast world, but more for the computer extension world.
Right. So give me an application that would be most appropriate for something like this. Like,
well,
an office, a studio, a field application.
Extension of a computer from a secure place out into the office.
So it could be behind a stage at a live event, so to speak.
Just had a guy from a university. He wants to extend his projector longer than the standard HDMI length. So this guy is perfect.
This to me is a major problem solver, because I do a lot of live events, tribute galas and whatnot, and there's always someone who wants to throw up a projector, and if we don't have it affixed to the ceiling, if it's not internal to the place, you have to make it work. And this is going to solve problems, I think, left and right.
Well, he had a problem. He tried wireless, and that delivered the signal, but it delivered it too late, and he had a lip sync problem.
Yeah, which is a bad look. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have a full range. We have like 20 different kinds. We can get this in an armor jacket.
Wow.
So for
waterproof and all the rest. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is a great product.
And that's tell me the name of it again. You said it was a.
This is called the Extensive Active Optical Cable.
Extensive Active.
And this is a KVM interface.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. This is also an extension product. This is DisplayPort 4K 60 or 8K 30 over an USB 3.1 over Cat5, and also you can put a 1 gig Ethernet.
Wow.
So
you can come in with anything and come out with anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So this will go 100 meters over Cat5, and it's a single cable, very high quality video, just slightly compressed.
Yeah.
But the USB 3.1 is
so we're looking at the same box, just front and back.
Yes, this is the front of the box.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is the back of the box.
I got you.
One of these is a transmitter, one is a receiver. The receiver has 4 ports of USB hub, and this connects directly to the computer. This connects to the display. This connects to your video source.
Yeah, this is definitely a problem solver. So I'm not seeing AC in or somewhere. Somewhere we got powered up somewhere.
The power comes in here by 24 volt locking connector.
Okay.
And this is actually available in a different format with PoE, or POC as it's called, power over cable, where one unit provides power to the other cable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this is more of a high-end solution.
Yeah. But solid state, it's going to last
military,
forever.
medical, industrial, high-performance desktop. It's widely used.
So this is like one of those no-brainer, like why didn't this exist all along situations, right? I mean, but not like this it didn't.
Well, it kind of took the evolution of technology to be able to do this kind of thing, and of course video has come a long way.
Leaps and bounds, right?
We started with monochrome video and gone through EGA, VGA, DVI, HDMI, DisplayPort, of course SDI, and so we really support any kind of video there is.
Exciting to know about. Okay, and that's called again what?
This is the Crystal View EX product.
Crystal View EX View, okay.
Okay, next toy.
Next toy.
Now we're getting into a really hot area, which is AV and KVM over IP.
Okay.
So this goes over networks. This connects HDMI plus USB plus serial plus infrared over a 1 gigabit Ethernet network.
Okay.
So
and it truly, so your network is happening in here, right?
No, the network is separately. You already have it installed, or you install a new network to support this.
Oh, I get you. I get you.
So it uses your existing infrastructure. These are your transmitters, or where your sources connect to, and you can put up to 10 of them in a rack.
Yep.
And there's some connectors on the back. So this is where your HDMI inputs come in, and this is a HDMI loop out for the local. Here's where the network attaches.
And what, you got some controls in the front too? What are those little mini switch controls?
This connects to USB.
Yep.
So you can transport your USB signal. So this would connect to a computer.
Or a camera. Some cameras still.
No, the camera won't work with this. This is more of...
I see. I'm looking at it closer now. Okay.
Well, it's intended really for a computer's type of USB signals.
Right.
So you would connect a computer's USB port, and then on the other end, here's a receiver. Your USB then would connect to your peripherals, your keyboard, your mouse, flash drive, touch screen, and then here's
external
where your
network
then connects here.
These are the control. These switches here. So is it you're just alternating in between sources here? What are these?
Can be used as a device ID,
right?
Or you can override that and use an app to switch.
Right.
Some people want the convenience of just setting a source to a destination.
Gotcha.
But others will want to run it with an app.
Okay.
Or through the keyboard and mouse that you attach, you can hit a hotkey to
Right.
say which source I want
Right.
to switch.
Yep. So do you see these being utilized in sort of live event scenarios as well as in a dedicated office setup?
They're used all over the place.
Yeah.
We are very wide horizontal applications.
Yep.
So it could be consumer, it could be industrial,
Right.
could be medical, pro AV,
Yep.
in every kind of application you can imagine.
Excellent.
So
Does Rose offer any technical support? Do people have troubleshooting or their training videos, or what do you offer in that respect?
Rose is a full support manufacturer
Okay.
and provides a complete, unlimited, free technical support
Nice.
and sales. I mean, we'll get down with you and draw little block diagrams of your system as
Okay.
to how it's going to be configured.
All right.
And we customize our products. So that's where a lot of our new ideas come from. We listen to the customer and they say, I want to do this.
Exactly.
And we ask them, well, why do you want to do that? And then we listen to them and say, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll add that feature. And so a lot of our products, we will modify the firmware and add that new feature, and it becomes a new part of that family of products.
Well, I am conceptualizing a new marketing phrase for you, and that would be this: in the garden of possibilities, there's only one rose. Okay, so you can use that if you want. But no, I appreciate you coming by and bringing these items by. You're right around the corner from us. We're almost at booth 500 or row 500. If people have an hour or two to come down, check out Rose Electronics. And where do they find you online?
Rose.com.
Rose.com. It doesn't get any sweeter than that. So unless you're ordering a bouquet for Mother's Day or you need a connectivity solution, you can't go wrong. So I appreciate you coming by.
Okay, well, thank you for having me.
We've got about an hour or so left. You get a couple more interviews coming up. So come by and visit Rose right in the middle of the convention center. A rose is growing in the middle of this wonderful world of information. And we'll be back in just a few minutes.